to episode number 29 of the Tale of Trash podcast.
Hey, I want to talk about my eyes hurting by staring at the lights. You are a person who can drive on a sunny day without sunglasses, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't do
I have
that.
that ability. It's like it's almost like a superpower. I would
do
look at it
not.
like that.
If it is even overcast, I like sunglasses outside. Yeah, I cannot handle a bunch of light right in my face.
Okay. Well, you got a lot of light in your face.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, it's to the side of my face, but me staring at it, it was hurting my eyes.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I will not be sitting in that seat.
All right. You heard it here first. So
Yes.
we almost had something.
Yeah. He wanted to switch seats. It didn't work out. It felt wrong.
Yeah. Well, we want it to feel right.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what we. That's
Good.
That's one of our mission statements here at the
Saturday night
podcast.
Should feel right.
Yep. This is Saturday night. This is not
We're-
normal Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
evening.
maybe it was like too much change at once.
It could have been. It could have been. It could have been. Name 3 countries that start with the letter B.
Bermuda, Barbados, and
Time's running out.
why? Why would time
3,
run out?
2, 1.
Brazil. Brazil.
Brazil. Oh,
I
the
got
beautiful Portuguese language in Brazil.
Yeah, I got it.
Carnival at
I got it.
Brazil.
It came out.
I was thinking of like when I was thinking of that, I was like, Belgium or Brussels or.
Is Brussels? Brussels is a city.
Oh, it is.
Wow.
In Belgium.
Is it? Okay.
I don't know. Is it? If some of our
I kept
Belgium.
thinking Berlin.
If some of our Belgium listeners can phone in or write us an email or
Yeah. If
know,
you're
let us
listening from
know.
Brussels,
Let
tell
us
us
know.
what country you're in.
we do get listeners in China sometimes, and
Okay.
we do get listeners from South Africa sometimes.
Ni hao ma. Right? Is it? Well, there was a little cartoon, and she was Chinese, and she used to
Ni
say
hao.
ni hao.
Yeah.
Why would she say ni hao ma? What is ma? I wonder what that part means.
I don't know.
Maybe like hello, friend. I used to know a few Chinese phrases
Wow.
because when Mr. Nears worked with me and Mr. Tan worked with me, I can't remember who taught me the phrases. They taught me to say like, hello, how are you? I'm fine, that sort of thing. And I knew
Okay,
it. I could say it. But
With the phones nowadays and the translate, you can just.
yeah, but it was nice to be able to say it.
It would be nice. That'd be impressive.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube channel, and there's this guy. He speaks fluent Mandarin.
Yeah.
And like whenever he's in these Chinese joints like New York City.
I've seen that because he's white.
Yeah.
Right.
He looks like just some average frat guy looking
Right.
person.
And then he can.
he'll rattle off fluent Chinese, and they're like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
And it's interesting because it's a whole lot of like inflections and
Yeah, yeah.
more so than like a different
I think he's
word.
like a polyglot too, so he does that to other places.
Okay. Probably in Brussels.
Maybe.
Whatever
The
those
country of Brussels. It's like a brain trust over here.
Yeah.
Well. Name 3 bands that start with the letter A. Go.
Aerosmith.
Ugh.
ABBA.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Art Garfunkel.
I'm not giving you that
Okay.
one. 5, 4.
Arlo Guthrie.
Okay. Name an Arlo Guthrie song.
Was a lot of folk music.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because Arlo is known for heavy metal.
Okay.
That's, from Brussels.
Okay. Yes.
From Brussels.
Look at that. I did it. Are these things on your phone? The 2 things you've asked me so far?
I just have bullet points.
Oh, okay.
Keep it on.
So, well,
Focus.
I'll talk about something.
Uh-oh.
Since you did a big focus on me clearing my throat, I've looked up possible reasons, and I've been to the ear, nose, and throat doctor before, and now that I've said this, I do need to clear my throat. But I can't remember the thing of what it's called, but I've been told I have it before. So it's a type of like acid reflux.
Okay.
So it's like I can't control it.
Does it burn?
No, because this particular type, like you don't have the typical heartburn and burning sensation.
Okay.
But the remedies are like sleep with your head elevated 30 degrees. So like, because the doctor told me this, like put books under the mattress on my side. And I was like,
Eli, bring us a protractor.
number one, I sleep on my stomach. So no, it's not going to happen. And then it's like food with caffeine brings it on.
Food with caffeine.
Well, caffeine. So drinks
like
with
coffee cake?
So like coffee brings it on. Acidic things, citrusy things.
Like batteries?
So tomatoes, anything spicy, it can all like exacerbate it. So it's really something I can control with diet. But I'd rather just do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just cough. But some options like to not do that. Maybe take a drink of water or just cough.
I enjoy both. I actually, at this point in this many years, it's now if I just sit there and listen, like, okay, I'm going to listen to her cough.
Well, and I do notice it's way worse right after I eat. And I just ate something.
What'd you have?
I had an egg sandwich.
Delicious. Egg runny or egg over hard, or how'd you do it?
I will never, ever, ever fix myself a runny egg. That is not a thing I will do.
You like soft boiled eggs?
No, I don't.
I do. I would enjoy it.
No, I don't even like boiled eggs unless they are dressed eggs.
Name 3 words that start with the letter X.
X-ray, xylophone, xenomorph.
What's a xenomorph?
I don't know. Something that changes. Xenos.
I thought it was like an alien.
I don't know. Xenotype. Xenograph.
Okay, that was a little too easy. So I harvested a lot of peppers. I got a lot of peppers in there.
You do.
So I made some chili last night, and so I'm going to have a bowl of chili today. Yeah. So I get a couple up. They're jalapeno peppers. One of them is completely red now. It's been sitting out, so it's not necessarily hotter than a green one.
It's a different kind of hot?
It's just really right. Like, use it now, or you're going to lose your chance.
Okay.
So I didn't lose my chance.
Well, good.
I cut that bad boy up, cut them up, and put in the chili, and they were hot.
Yeah.
They were hot. Yeah. I mean, like,
that would probably make me clear my throat a lot.
You'd probably get angry.
Okay.
You probably get angry at nature. Okay. Like, oh, how dare you make something so hot?
Okay.
And so I ate my chili. But then, I was trying to be cognizant of my hands. So, but I kind of touched my nose. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say I was picking it. I don't want to go that far. But it was burning around my nasal passage on my left nostril. I was like, ooh, okay.
Teach you to pick your nose.
Yeah. But then
I
had to go pee.
Yeah.
I had to pee.
And we're going to say this on the podcast.
Why not? That's because this is a public service announcement.
Yeah.
So dudes or women, it'd probably even be worse for women. Make sure,
wash your hands before.
Well, I wash my hands too, but after I touched all the peppers, it's almost like, I don't know, just don't touch anything and just go because it stung. It stung. I mean, it wasn't long. It lasted maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah, there's other reasons that might sting.
That is true. Is my penicillin over there?
They're disturbing reasons.
Okay. No, it's faded now, and everything's fine. But all day when I had to pee, I'm just like I'll just put my hands behind my back,
Ooh.
And so there we go.
Okay.
The more you know.
Yeah. So wash your hands really good. Soap.
Even that.
Did you use soap or did you rinse your hands?
Soap. I really kind of barely got them wet, actually.
Okay. Well, that's on
I thought you were looking, and I was like, oh, she ain't even looking. Why am I running the water?
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So, a little tip for the day. But the peppers were good. They were hot.
Okay.
I might have some more later. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe. Okay.
We'll see.
Cool.
All right. So, we're supposed to have a guest this week, Kevin Caudle.
Yeah.
And he has something else come up.
Okay.
And he will be here next week, next Sunday.
Well, that will be exciting.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
It will be. So
cool,
if anybody else is running for office and you would like to get on here, just reach out to us. Some of the cast from Inherit the Wind would like to get on here.
Oh, that's fun.
I might like to set up something. Like I can run, I don't know, 12 microphones. Do you think they could all fit around this table?
I just think if they do, I'm going to be gone that day. Because if I'm here, I feel like I'm going to have to fix food or entertain or clean.
Well, yes, that would need to take place.
Yeah.
But,
so.
maybe not. Okay. Bonnie?
Yeah.
Got a mug coming your way.
Uh-oh,
okay. Bonnie, give me your address and I'll mail it to you.
That's creepy. All right, Bonnie.
Name 3 words that start with a letter they don't sound like. And you can't use xylophone because you already used that for X.
Pneumonia. Gnat. Knee.
All right.
Knuckle.
Knuckle.
Yeah. Oh, I've been saying it wrong.
The old knuckle.
I went to a cross country race early
in
this morning.
Frankfurt.
Yep.
In Frankfurt.
In the Capitol. I could see the dome of the Capitol.
Yeah. See Andy?
No. He wasn't there, I don't think.
Unfortunate.
But Maggie did a good job, and then I was
She got a medal, didn't she?
She did.
Good.
She did.
She got a medal.
She did get a medal. And then on the way home, I did something sneaky.
Yeah, which is
I stopped to see Luke all by myself.
just for you folks out there. Luke is the grand boy. The grand boy.
Grand boy.
The grand boy.
Yes.
Grandson, as some people might say. And we always go together, and we try to go at least
When
once
I had
a week.
COVID, you went without me.
I took Maggie.
Okay. Well, this is my payback.
Okay. Well, I'm going right now.
Okay. So I was driving through there and I thought, you know what? Maggie rode the bus back. So I had like 45 minutes to kill because then I would have to pick her up because they were going to stop and eat. And I thought, I'll call and see if they're going to be home and if I can stop in. And I tried calling in like Salvisa. No
Okay.
answer. So I was like, well, this is the end of the line.
For our Chinese listeners, Salvisa is a town north of Harrodsburg. It is. Continue.
And so I thought like, oh, well, I'm going to miss my chance. But right as I was passing like Hitachi,
I've heard of that place.
Lorna called me. I was like, yeah, totally. And I was like,
What the? Oh,
is Eli playing guitar?
he loves playing
downstairs?
guitar, so.
But I was like, oh my gosh, I will be there in like 30 seconds. Awesome.
Okay.
And then I went and held him and he threw up on me and he cried. And it was like I am not happy and you can't make me happy no matter what you do kind of cry.
Yeah, I know the feeling too.
And there was even like a little at one point, and he was like scratching at me and wiggling a lot. And then I kind of held him on his belly, and he was holding his head up really good. And I thought, this is good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
That's going to be loud on this podcast. So I'm not going to be able to cut that out. So we'll just deal with the guitar in the background.
We got a soundtrack today.
It's a household.
So
It's a real house. It's a real, as you call it, a real working household.
It is. It is a real working
household.
I would like to talk about our dinner experience last night. I'm not going to name names, but I just want to talk about it.
Okay, let me throw this caveat out there. This preface it, I should say.
Okay.
We did not make a scene.
Nope.
And
we weren't unreasonable in any way.
We were not unreasonable.
No. This is not an example of like.
We don't harbor animosity.
It wouldn't be harbor because that's not a word.
We don't Harvard.
Harbor.
We don't Princeton any animosity.
Towards them. I harbor some animosity towards you.
We were absolutely in the right. But
we were kind about it.
Very kind.
Okay.
Very kind.
So we went out to eat at a restaurant and
a local place.
It was obvious to me that the first person I encountered was brand new. Didn't really know like how to do this yet.
Spick and span.
And that's fine. And
gotta start somewhere.
I was about the fourth person back of saying like how many in my party. And it got to me and I said, 3. And she goes, okay, 5 to 10 minutes. And I was like, cool. I said, are you taking names? And she goes, oh, I guess I could take your name. And I thought, well, I just want to know how you'll know when it's my turn. Because there really wasn't room to like sit in there
and
in front of her.
We also had plenty of chances to pull the cord on that and like, okay, that should have been a time like, okay, let's just go somewhere else. But we didn't.
So anyway,
but we didn't.
We another girl comes up to the hostess stand and she was like, how many are you next? And I said 3. And she gave the menus to this other little new kid and said, go seat them in so-and-so section. And then the original hostess comes back and was like, what are you doing? And like whispers something to that person. And then that little confused kid that was taking us to the table was like, sorry, just sit down. It'll be another minute. So, okay. Like clearly they're new, trying to get it all going. But we got to a seat and then it was like nobody really knew we were there. And in a minute, somebody came and said, another fella came. He looked like fresh out of the shower.
Like Jeff Spicoli.
Yes. Like he jumped out of the shower. I was like, oh, shoot, I'm supposed to be at work.
Like, oh, man, that's my skull.
So he was like, what do y'all want to drink? And we took our drink orders. And the drinks at this place are normally, they give you, like if you get a Coke, it's in a huge cup, which I think is cool because
It's probably good for them.
yeah, because they're not having to give you refills.
Yeah.
Because you can drink on this forever. And it's a little bitty tiny good ice. But
Good ice.
Anyway, we sat at our table
Good
so
ice.
long that all the ice was gone.
It was melted.
And we sat there and we sat there and we sat there and we sat there and we sat there. And we were looking at other people that were seated at the same time as us. And we are like, oh, yeah, look at them. They're sitting there forever too. And then we noticed like, oh, no, they have pizza. Oh, they finished and got up and left. And we're still just sitting here like with the menu. So it's really obvious. And people
You're
walk
getting
by.
worked up right now. Just take it down a notch.
People
Take
walk
it
by
down.
and look at the table. I stopped a girl and I was like, hey, can we would like to order. And she was not our waitress, but she was like, you know what? Okay, yeah, what do you want? I'll make sure it gets in. And she took her order, but she left the menus laying there. So that's fine. But that's still like a sign of no one has taken our order yet.
Take us to the 30,000 foot view now.
I don't know what that means. But
Okay.
But anyway, we just sat there forever. And then 30 minutes after we had given this girl our order, we still didn't have anything. And we didn't order anything weird. And
I did have the sandwich.
the extra well done sandwich. I don't know. But we finally just said, you know what? I think maybe our hour of sitting here. So we sat half an hour before they took our order and then half an hour after they took our order and didn't get anything. I just went to the little waiters and told them, I said, hey, we're leaving. It's nothing against you all. I can tell you all are kind of new. You're doing the best you can. We're trying. And I was like, no. Y'all are doing the best you can. This is just, I can't sit here any longer. I'm out. Thank you.
So we left.
Till we did. And Maggie was like, we can't leave. We have to pay for these Cokes. And I was like, no.
So
No.
1 hour free of sitting.
These Cokes
free
were
sodas,
free.
Free
Yeah.
sodas.
These Cokes were free.
So
I was like, no.
then we ended up at Subway.
Which
Got our
Subway?
order in 10 minutes. Out the door. Bada boom.
Yeah.
Bada bing.
Sat down and ate that sub sandwich. And that was much healthier.
Yeah, I guess
I mean,
so.
and I even got like a pepperoni and meatball sub. And it was still healthier than what I was going to get.
Yeah, it was cheaper. So in the long run,
Yeah.
we got a healthier meal and it was cheaper.
Yeah.
And
So whatever. But I will say, I mean, those were new people, but that's not the first time I've been to that particular
I
restaurant.
don't want to dog them, but I'm just going to say this.
It feels messy.
You can tell when a business is on the decline because it feels messy, it feels disorganized, and there's no structure.
Yeah.
You look at somewhere like Copper and Oak, they have a good business model. They have a good business plan, and they know what to deliver. They're not trying to do a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
It's got a good vibe. And their Italian restaurants the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Early Bird closed.
Yeah. They were kind of,
That was a very messy environment.
yeah.
They didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah. And like, I'm not saying I'd know what I was doing if I was running a restaurant.
We're not restaurateurs. We're just, obviously, we are eaters.
We
of
are
restaurants.
eaters. Yes.
So, usually we don't bash people on here. So that feels kind of mean.
I'm not bashing.
We'll never go back. So,
Well-
you know,
we probably will.
I think
It
we're
needs a
done.
facelift.
We put a pin in this one. We're done. You know,
But nothing against these kids and
it was the first
and the
day.
older lady that were working there out front. They were doing what they could. I feel like maybe there's not a great training for new employees.
or any. But, you know, hey, we have not been to Los Rodeos in a couple weeks. That's our go-to place.
Yeah. we
Always
haven't.
great service. Always great food. Always good camaraderie with ACL and Silas.
Yeah.
Very nice folks.
I'll tell you something else I don't like about restaurants.
Paying the bill.
Well, yeah. But I am not a fan of going to a restaurant and karaoke is happening or
I don't
live
mind
music
that.
is happening.
I don't mind that. I enjoy that, actually. Yeah, it seems more festive.
Well, like
to
if
me.
I
More
know
festive.
like, oh man, it's karaoke night, I'm here for karaoke, then cool.
No, I like listening to people do karaoke while I'm eating because I think it's like,
I guess if I can be seated to where I'm like on the periphery.
well, I don't want to be like
instead
next to
of-
the speaker,
Right.
Where Betty from The Office is singing the theme to the Love Boat.
But
I don't want to.
I would hate to be sitting somewhere and then like see a band come in and set up and I'm just like 2 tables from them. I'm gonna be like, oh, this isn't what I was planning
they wouldn't do that.
tonight.
But
But it's because I'm old and cranky.
yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I think tomorrow we should have Summer Hokkaido.
I think Summer Hokkaido is a restaurant around here that people are sleeping on
It's a little gym. It's a
because
little gym.
all the time when I mention liking summer Hokkaido, people are like, ugh, I don't know. I wanted to eat there, but I just thought it looked shady.
Not shady at all. Very
no,
nice.
I mean, just it's by Tractor Supply.
It's a family run, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like, it's not like hip and cool because it's out there by Tractor Supply, but like it's a good solid restaurant.
Sometimes they got a couple TVs on. The game may be on, or a rated R movie may be on.
I've never seen a rated R movie. I've seen cartoons.
Ooh, sweet child of mine.
I think their food, every time I've had sushi there, I've liked it.
It's very good.
Battery's low.
Yep. We better wrap this up anyway.
Okay.
To recap, we had a bad dining experience Friday.
Yeah.
You can name things that start with letters.
I can.
So we appreciate
You want to do one more?
No, we're going to run out of time.
Oh, come on.
And hot peppers, don't cut them and touch yourself. Man, I don't mean that way. I mean like when you're using the bathroom. Okay.
One more.
Name 3 animals to start with M.
Monkey, marmoset.
That's a monkey. I'm not giving you
Oh,
that.
okay. Monkey, moth, and a moth is an
It's
animal.
an animal. I know it's an animal in the kingdom.
And a macaw.
All right. Very good. On that note, we're going to exit.